Hold up. Brad made this?
So I know you didn't have a perfect journey coming in like to college. So tell me about that. How is your journey like at Cincinnati, starting up from Cincinnati and then coming to Hampton?
For sure. Uh, Coming out of high school, man, I had a lot of maturing to do. Um, I didn't really appreciate, you know, the position I was in. I didn't really appreciate the game. I kind of just took it for granted. So, pretty much at Cincinnati, not being able to play the way I kind of expected myself to, and you know, those trials and tribulations, it kind of forced me to like grow up mentally. And my redshirt junior year, that was the year when I had to make a decision to either stay or give myself an opportunity to, display my talents.
Mm-hmm.
So I just felt most comfortable going to Hampton University. I knew Coach P. He knew me when I was a freshman at Cincinnati. So it was more so like a business decision. I just wanted to go somewhere where, I can prove to myself as well as, scouts and NFL teams that I had the ability to play at the next level. So, I just stay focused, stay humble, just handle my business every day, stay out of trouble.
So you say you went through some trials and tribulations. Do you mind talking about them?
I don't mind at all. So my freshman year being redshirted, that really hurt me because, when you a freshman going into college, nobody is really, they playing is not the red shirt.
Right.
So the expectations I had set for myself, it kind of hurt me a little bit, but it ended up being for my good because it gave me a chance to get bigger, faster, stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of get used to the game more.
For sure.
My redshirt freshman year, I still had a lot of growing to do just as far as just becoming a student of the game. So even though I wanted to play, I don't think I was preparing mentally to be in that position. Because when the bullets is flying, it's like you got to understand what you're doing. You got to understand your opponent, and you got to be out there with confidence in what you're doing. So I think redshirt sophomore year is when I began to become more of a student of the game. But at that point we had a coaching change, and for the ones who don't know, viewing this, a lot of times when there's a coaching change, they implement the guys they recruited. So it ain't no hard feelings. That's just a part of the business.
Right.
So at that point, I was a little bit, behind, whatever you want to call it. And redshirt junior year, that was really the year where I felt like it was really time for me to embrace that role as like one of the older guys and, just truly lock in all fall camp. So, locked in 2 weeks. For our defense, throughout our defense, we had something called the takeaway board. So whatever player gets the most takeaways throughout fall camps wins the takeaway board. So me having a lot to prove my redshirt junior year, I made that a goal of mine, each day. That was my mindset. Like, I need that takeaway board. You know what I mean? So after the 2 weeks, I accomplished that, 5 takeaways throughout fall camp. But after that, I was placed on the scout team as a redshirt junior.
After winning the takeaway board?
Yeah, after winning the takeaway board, 2018. So, at that point, I knew it was time for me to make a decision. I'm going to just leave it right there. But, I'm thankful for everything because all of my trials and tribulations, it allowed me to become more humble. Like, it allowed me to handle my blessings. Like, don't nothing get to my head. So
That's good.
Sometimes people might feel like I'm not excited or enthusiastic, but it ain't that. It's just like I went through a lot, to be able to be blessed to be in the position I am. So that's why, like, I be chilling. Like,
For sure.
Nah, for sure. Like, 100%. I'm thankful for it, though.
Right.
Because it made me who I am.
It definitely was a learning lesson throughout the whole process.